Good morning. This video is not sponsored by Starbucks Frappuccino Oat Milk. I just thought I'd try my hand at doing that. I used to drink these at a client's office that had them. Here, that's playing. A client's office that had them. It's probably been over 10 years. I was in the grocery store yesterday. Try this again. So I have not tasted it yet. This one's still sealed. Here's the one that I opened a few minutes ago and poured into some of it into a cup and heated it up. So you're getting my honest reaction here to this non-sponsor. Oh, wow. I really taste the oats there. I don't know if that was the same flavor that I had with my client, but you can also drink it cold. Yeah, okay. Been there, done that. Probably not going to buy it again. It's all right. I've been off of coffee for more than a year, so who am I to say? Tony says AV good, DVR. I see a bunch of people in chat. Hello, everybody. Good to see you this morning. August 30th, 2022, 9:02 a.m. in California right now, and I'm at the cabin today and tomorrow. And this has been a little bit of an adventure because you know me. I'm always trying something different, pushing boundaries. So hence the title of today's video. Windows Daily number 44, Dell 7000 Unfair Performance Test. I am streaming to you from the computer that I unboxed on Saturday and did the initial setup on. But it's not quite feeling itself today, because what I did after that live stream is I restored the Macrium Reflect image from the HP 34 all-in-one onto the Dell computer. How did that go, you might ask, but most of you probably won't. Some of you might be cringing right now. Oh no, he didn't. It actually went pretty well. Surprisingly well. A few things. This is basically going to be story time today to tell you the process. I, on Saturday, showed you creating the USB thumb drive for booting Macrium Reflect. I used that to restore the image. Now, the installed version of Macrium Reflect that I had at that point in time was the free home version. Well, it has some limitations on what it can do. You'll hear about that in a minute. I performed the restore operation from the external hard drive where I had the image of the HP 34 all-in-one that had XSplit on it, that had Streamlabs OBS Prime, that had Fortnite on it, that had my LogMe and Rescue, had my Chrome installation, and Zoom, and also Macrium Reflect. So I restored that image. It restored pretty smoothly. I stayed in the Macrium Reflect application after the restore operation, then went to the menu option and selected the option for restore to dissimilar hardware, because it's a different computer, right? It's a different brand computer, not only a different model. And it told me this is only available in the premium version of Macrium Reflect. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. If I had created that Macrium Reflect from a licensed copy of Macrium Reflect, which I own 5 licenses to it, but I had not installed it on the Dell 7000. I hadn't applied the license. So I went ahead, okay, well, let's see what happens if I reboot. I rebooted the computer and boom, it came up with a fast Windows desktop and it looked fine. Went to Device Manager, a whole bunch of devices unrecognized, right? So then I've got to go beyond or to the next step there. I just got distracted with that chat room. Okay, I'm going to try to keep away from that. So then what next? Oh, okay. So I figured, well, I'll just do a Windows update. But I'm not connected to the internet because I don't have the right driver for the Ethernet card. I'm connected to an Ethernet cable at that point in time. So I figured, okay, I've got to take that. I'm going to take that same USB thumb drive, put it into the Big Beast build, and download just the Ethernet driver from the Dell website for this service tag computer. Use the service tag of this computer to find the Ethernet driver. Fine, I downloaded that, plugged it into the Dell 7000, and installed the driver. Beautiful. Internet connection, good. We're good to go. Then I do a Windows update. It finds some drivers, but there's still a lot of drivers in the device manager that are not right. They've got exclamation marks. So I go to the Dell website and I install their software for updating the Dell drivers. Installs perfectly. I let it go through the installation of the drivers, and all the exclamation marks in the device manager are gone. It looks like it's in good shape. So good. You know, Doug is feeling pretty optimistic now that this is going okay. So then next I start testing some things, seeing how it works, and things seem to be working pretty zippy. By the way, I went into the app wizard I do Windows key R and then type appwiz.cpl. It gets into the add programs where you install and remove programs. You don't install there, you just uninstall them from there. Anyway, most of you know what I'm talking about. And there's nothing in there from HP, because on that HP 34 all-in-one, I had used the HP software to install all of its drivers, but then I had uninstalled all of the HP extra clutter. Because that computer was a fresh Windows 10 build. Was that fresh from HP's? Yeah, I think that was fresh from HP's installation. So what's next? While I was still in Studio A, I was checking some things out, but I was running short on time. And then I realized, you know what? This computer has 3 DisplayPort connections, and I have extra brand new monitors still in the boxes. I'll take 2 of those to the cabin with me, and I'll have 2 monitors. So I have 2 monitors right now. Yep. See, I got 2 monitors here. There's the Dell 7000. As long as I got the camera in my hand, I'll show you that I also brought a softbox light. That gets some light on my face. And then this morning, when I was setting up for Fortnite, just ready to go live, the sun peeked through and just was shining crazy bright on half of my face. Made me look white on one side, dark on the other side. So I had to put that towel up after I started live streaming. I think it was after. Yeah, it was after. No, so I've been having an adventure. I'm not going to be able to tell you all the things that I had to figure out what to do or how to fix. But there's been a number of them. So the piece about the 2 monitors, the day was getting late yesterday. I don't recollect if I even launched Fortnite in Studio A yesterday. So I get up here last night, setting everything up, and then I'm going to test running Fortnite and doing a live stream with Fortnite. So I'd set up a live stream to an unlisted video, so I didn't want the audience coming in, to see how that would go. It did not go well. It was very herky-jerky in the game, very not playable. So then I start fussing around with making some setting changes, trimming down how much is going on in memory, because at that point in time I had my Google Chrome open with my, what do I have? It's like 6 default tabs open when I launch Google Chrome. So I pared that down. I tried using Opera instead. I changed the settings in Fortnite. And then the thing that really made a difference is I reduced the resolution of these 2 monitors. So I actually played Fortnite in a lower resolution this morning. Then I also had to, set up this other camera connection and configure that in OBS and in XSplit. Right now I'm live streaming with XSplit. I'm back to 1080p resolution on both monitors because I'm not playing the game now. So I was sure that XSplit would be fine with that. So let's see, what else? Now, what was the unfair test of the Dell 7000 is it performed so poorly for Fortnite, but did that have anything to do with me having restored the HP 34 all-in-one image to this Dell 7000 computer? I don't know. How do I find out? Well, I would restore back to the original Dell 7000 image, which is a Windows 11. This is not a good drink probably when you're going to be talking on microphone. As I take another sip. Yeah. So anyway, this is Windows 10 now, and when I was realizing I'm going to restore Windows 10 image on this computer, is this computer even capable Windows 10? I don't think the Dell website actually has Windows 10 drivers for this service tag computer. Not sure. But the Dell driver installation software did function right. I mean, it pulled all of the drivers, so all the drivers are in place, and I don't have any problem issues on Device Manager. I'm just contemplating whether I have a scene set up that I can show you Device Manager. Not really. I'm not going to bother setting up that. You know what it is when there's no exclamation marks in Device Manager. So if I want to, if I have the time, what I would do is restore the Dell 7000 Windows 11 image, and then I would have to install Fortnite. I would have to install Streamlabs OBS Prime. I would have to install XSplit. I would have to install Chrome with my Google account. In order to do my work for today, I would have to install LogMe and Rescue to be able to connect remotely to my clients' computers. That's a lot of work just to see how well this will perform. And it would be a distraction from the work I need to do today. So plan B for that. I know I'm going to be buying more of these computers for that same client. So I'll make a backup image of the current installation configuration, which is the HP 34 all-in-one restored to the Dell 7000. Plus, I already have the backup of the Dell 7000 Windows 11 installation. And as I start building this Dell computer out for my client, I'll have additional image backups to work from. So when I buy their next computer, maybe I'll take the next step for that test, because I don't know if I'm going to have time today to do that. I need to work. I'm seeing 9:14. Ken, you might want to start getting ready, because I do have the redirect set up to you, and this might be a shorter than what my recent videos have been. What else about the story that I want to tell you? It seems like there's so many other things. Oh, well, as I was thinking about bringing this computer up, I said, oh my gosh, that's all different setup. I got to bring a webcam. I got to bring a microphone. By the way, this is the microphone. And I need to show you this on Amazon, because I took a look at this just before coming live today. I've purchased this computer I guess that made extra noise when I picked it up there. I've purchased this computer for a couple of clients to use with their webcams, and they've worked surprisingly well. So I do have a scene set up to switch to the Chrome browser. So I'm going to click to the Chrome browser. You see there that I've got my monitoring of the video. And then here is this TKGOU microphone. And I'm going to show you, let's see, can I better switch back to the webcam for a moment. I was about to bring up the invoice to me. Oh no, that's not the invoice. Yeah, I can show this. It doesn't reveal too much. So here you can see that I paid $25.90 for this microphone, August 18th, 2020. Now when I click on this, it shows $15.49. So I've been pretty happy with this microphone, kind of impressed with it. If you want to have more of the podcaster's sound, well, let's see how this goes. This would be more of a podcaster sound. When you get close to a microphone, any microphone sounds way better. Of course, I did talk differently too. If I talk my normal voice of sitting back, that's what it sounds like. All right. I did not test that, so I don't actually know what you heard. All right, then what else? Oh, these monitors. These are fairly inexpensive Scepter monitors. I guess I could show you these two. And these are I have 3 of these that I use for Big Beast Build. These are the same model monitors that I use all the time. And they're quite inexpensive. I'm going to bring those up on my Amazon so you can see how much they cost. And I have a little story to tell about this because I ran into a problem that I didn't realize at first who was really responsible for the problem. So here, oh, I'm on the Chrome browser. You're seeing that as I'm going. Okay. So here's let's see, if I go to order details, it'll show how much I paid for it. Well, $390. Yeah, that's not what I paid for one of them. Let me go view the invoice. I think the invoice has come up without revealing anything. No, it does reveal private. Okay, so it's $115.57 is what I paid for each of those monitors. And now if I go into this Scepter 24 professional thin, 75 hertz, it's showing $103 currently. Now here's what happened is, as I was discovering some performance issues with Fortnite, I had Fortnite on this monitor. I had the live streaming software on that monitor. And in Fortnite, I was seeing all these sparkly the starburst everywhere, and the little, well, I guess maybe a glitter kind of effect, very tiny. And I figured that was part of the problem of I'm pushing something too hard. But when I drag Fortnite over to the other monitor, it looks fine. So I think there's something wrong with this monitor. Does that only show up in Fortnite, or will it show up in normal things? So this monitor had been sitting in a box for, I don't know how long. Well, I guess maybe June 27th, since that's my last purchase. So that should still be in warranty coverage. Really less than a month, or a little over a month. All right, so that was another thing that happened. You know, for a while I was chasing that down, thinking there's a problem with the monitor. Then another thing that I thought was the source of that trouble was I was using this little short HDMI cable on that monitor. So I swapped it for a longer cable, the cable that came with it, instead of this. I thought, well, that's going to be annoying if this nice, fancy, braided HDMI cable was the source of the trouble, and it was not, because I still had the trouble. As a backup, since I didn't know if this Dell 7000 computer was going to work okay up here, I brought the HP 34 anyway. And I brought my old laptop because I did live stream one time, one of my first occasions being up here at the cabin. I live streamed from that laptop and it kind of went okay. Or was it the other laptop? It might have been another laptop. I'm not sure. That was too long ago for me to know or care. I think I'm running about the end of this, right? Nothing I need to respond to in chat. I didn't go review prior chat comments or video comments. There are some things there that I saved in my video comments that I'll follow up on another day. And I got an email from Josh asking for a video about deleting print jobs that got stuck. And I like that request in particular. That's a good video to do. I'll probably do a recorded video for that rather than on a live stream. But when I get back to Studio A and I have all my normal equipment. I think that'll do it for this time. Heads up, Ken. They're coming to you. Oh, one other thing I want to point out. Yeah, for those of you who have been experimenting or paying attention to, at the end of my video, do you automatically go to Ken's live stream or do you have to click to get to it? So I'm going to switch over here to the video that's playing of this live stream and show the autoplay switch. So you need to be knowing where you are on the autoplay switch. I know some of you already know about this. So here it comes. Over here, if you move your mouse into the video area, right down here, this switch, when you flick your mouse over that, it says autoplay is on. If that's on, I think it's automatically going to redirect you to Ken's live stream. If it's turned off, I think you're going to have to click to go to his live stream. So when you guys test that and figure out, is it consistent, is it reliable that autoplay on will take you automatically to his live stream, or do you still have to click? All right, that's it. Here they come, Ken. Ending this video. Is there anything else I need to say? Oh yeah, I hope that was useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.